Okay, here we go. What's been happening? Another jury has been discharged in the Manchester airport assault trial. This is the second trial where the jury failed to reach a majority verdict. Yeah. So what happens now? Well, first let's remind ourselves. The two guys, they're debatable whether they should be in our country. And personally, if they found guilty, and one of them has been found guilty, I think they should be deported. But let's see what the newspaper's saying first, is there? A retrial jury has been discharged after it failed to reach verdicts over allegations that two brothers assaulted a police officer at Manchester Airport. Well, if you saw the video, I don't think you'd be in much doubt, to be honest. I really don't. I don't bother pronouncing their names other than to say that two brothers, both named Mohammed. One is Mohammed with an O and one is Mohammed with a U. Yeah. Is that the only name they've got? They're not very imaginative people, are they? What happened to Bob or Timothy? Yeah. Although Bob Amas and Timothy Ahmed don't have the same ring to it, does it? Anyhow, they denied assault in Greater Manchester PC Zachary Marsden at the car park pay station area of the terminal. Yeah. But this was after they had been an incident in the coffee shop where one of the brothers had assaulted someone else with a name whose name I can't pronounce. Anyhow, their defence was they'd acted in self-defence. Well, we all saw them breaking that young policewoman's nose. Makes me wonder why they have these small slip of a girl police officers expecting them to go up against big grown men. Yeah. Anyhow, so where are we at now then? This is the second retrial that's collapsed. Crown Prosecution Service will have to decide now whether there is to be another third trial. However, we mustn't forget that in the first trial, one of the brothers was actually found guilty. Of course, he won't be sentenced now until after CPS makes its mind up on whether to try again. Let's go to the timeline, is it? See if I can make it make a bit more sense. Stand by. Right, where did it all begin? Confrontation at Manchester Airport involving the two brothers that you see in the image behind me. Yeah, there was an assault on a member of the public in Starbucks. This escalated when the police tried to arrest the brothers. Yeah, I became known, well, internationally. It went global, this story did, after it was seen a police officer was seen to be kicking one of the men whilst on the ground. I can't say I blame him. All the police officers were armed, and it appeared to me, at least in the video footage, that there was a very good chance that the man who was being kicked could have been reaching for the police officer's sidearm. And God knows what would have happened if that had been allowed. So obviously he had to be taken down. Anyhow, after the incident, they were both charged with assaults on the police officers. Yeah. Police then received accusations of being brutal. The first clips, selectively released by the news media, you know what they are like. Then when the full video came out, people got the full story. Anyhow, in the first trial, that was in July 2025, one of the brothers was found guilty of assaulting PC Lydia Ward, who suffered a broken nose. Yeah. And PC Ellie Cook. And obviously the person who'd been assaulted in the Starbucks incident, his name was Abdul Karim Ismail or something like that. Ishmael, wasn't he in Moby Dick? Yeah, it might have been. Anyhow, however, the jury could not reach a verdict on the separate allegation that Amas and his brother had assaulted PC Zachary Marsden. if you've seen the video, you've got your own opinions on that. So the result of the first trial is the guilty verdicts against Hamas, the one brother, they stand, and they still stand now. The unresolved PC Marsden charge was left hanging because the jury was split. So the unresolved part of the trial was then sent to a retrial. Now, that retrial has also collapsed. The jury again failed to reach a verdict. So the jury was discharged, meaning they were released without deciding a guilty or a not guilty plea. So what it means then basically is this. The convictions from the first trial still stand. Hamas remains convicted of the assault on PC Ward and the other police officer, PC Cook, and the Starbucks victim, unless those convictions are successfully appealed. I couldn't see them getting away with an appeal given the evidence against them. Anyhow, who'd have thought there'd have been a retrial for what is to me a shut and dried case? Anyhow, so the current legal position is, the way I understand it, convicted Hamas for the first offence is still unresolved, the assault on PC Marsden, and the next decision then is for the CPS to, I don't know, to decide on what to do, whether to try the unresolved charge again or just forget it. Yeah. So it's not over by a long shot. The earlier conviction still stands, which they might appeal, and they couldn't get a jury to agree on this one. Will they have another go at it? Third attempt? No idea. What I would like to know, of course we'll never know, is I wonder what the demographic makeup was of the jury. Yeah? I think that might have had a bearing on it, but we don't know, do we? Anyhow, guys, let's go back and have a look what the girls are doing. There they go. There's the English girl with the roses, Welsh girl with the daffodils. That Scots girl keeps looking at me, mucking around with her thistles, and the little Irish girl is fiddling with her clover. Okay, guys, you know the rules. Stay strong, stay safe, aim high, vote low, like, hype, subscribe if you haven't, and share. You've been listening to Paul Morris, The Green Arrow. See you on the next one, guys.